literally the world's laziest cook, and sometimes when I come home from work, I don't really want to make this elaborate dinner because your girl is lazy. And she's got things to do. I love a good lazy girl dinner, and today we are gonna make some chicken fajitas. But instead of using regular chicken breast, I am using chicken sausage. This has feta cheese and spinach, and it's gonna be the easiest thing you'll ever make. It's so freaking good. So I'm gonna start off by mixing all of the spices together. You wanna take some pepper, you wanna do some garlic powder. I also have paprika, I have cumin, ground cumin, and then I also have chipotle chili pepper, which is really good. It adds a really nice depth of flavor. And then I also have crushed garlic as well. I don't really measure anything. I just kind of go by eye. And I've been making this for so long that I just sort of know how much to put in. But I would say like a good amount. That's the best way that I can explain it. Like you don't really have to measure anything. You just kind of go as you please. If you are a lazy girl like me, you are gonna want crushed garlic. I guess this isn't really crushed, it's minced garlic, but it already comes minced. You don't have to, like sit there peeling the garlic, crushing it. This is just so convenient. Just gonna take a little spoonful. I actually really like garlic, so we're gonna do a generous spoon. I'm gonna drizzle this with a little bit of olive oil just to make a paste. And I'm just gonna mix everything together, like so. I literally almost forgot the salt, which is, you need salt in there. Any sausage you want. It doesn't have to be chicken. You could use beef sausage, you could use pork, whatever it is that you wanna use for this. I just happen to have chicken sausage in my fridge, so that's what I'm gonna use. I take a piece of sausage, or a sausage, and I'm gonna cut through the middle. And then I'm gonna take that middle, like so. It looks so gross, but I'm gonna take this middle and then I'm gonna cut lengthwise like that, and then I'm gonna cut it in half, so exactly like this. You want pieces like this. I might actually even cut this in half as well, just to make the pieces a little bit thinner. Once my chicken is cut up, I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna put the pieces in the same bowl where I mixed in like the seasoning and the olive oil. And I'm gonna add, I think, a little bit more salt just because I tasted it before and it was missing a little bit more flavor. So I'm adding a little bit more salt. And I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil. I'm just gonna mix everything. And once it's all mixed, I'm just gonna set it aside and let it marinate for about 10 minutes. In the meantime, I have some red bell peppers and I have a red onion, and I'm gonna cut these lengthwise. They only had organic bell peppers at the grocery store, so I paid $6 for this. It actually came up to $2 per bell pepper, which I feel like is more expensive than if I would have just bought regular bell peppers. But this is all they had, so you better believe that I'm savoring this. I'm just gonna cut it, like I said, lengthwise. If there's one thing that I hate to do is to chop things, but here I am. So I have a piece of bell pepper. And again, it doesn't have to be pretty. I don't believe in pretty chopping, but you're just gonna cut it like this. So these are the pieces that I'm looking for. You want long pieces. Got a couple different colors, so I'm gonna do orange. I'm gonna do my yellow pepper, and then I'm also gonna mix in some of the red. Again, just purely for color purposes. Okay, now it's time to chop up this bad boy. So I have all of my veggies chopped up, and now we're gonna go cook them. A large skillet right here. I'm gonna cook everything on medium to high heat. And you better believe that I'm using more olive oil. I'm gonna cook the veggies first, and then I'm gonna add the chicken. Once my veggies are cooking, I'm gonna take some avocado. I need you guys to pray for me because I just felt this. It's been in my fridge for about a week, and I am not sure if it's gonna work out. So let's see. This is literally a perfect avocado. It did not feel like a perfect avocado. Oh my god, this legit makes me so happy. This is my boyfriend's house, so naturally he doesn't have a bowl or anything. But I'm just gonna make a really, really basic guac because I feel like that's gonna be very good with the fajitas. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt to my guac and a little bit of salt to my veggies as well, just to give it a little bit more flavor. I'm also gonna add a little bit of cumin and a little bit of paprika to my veggies. I'm adding a little bit of pepper to my guac as well. Squeeze half a lime. I promise the lime just brings it all together. Probably not the best idea to cook with a white shirt on. Vegetables look like they're cooking, so I'm just gonna add in my chicken. I'm gonna use a pair of tongs for this. It smells so good. The chicken is cooked. I'm gonna take these siete wraps. People call it siete. It's literally siete. I'm pretty sure it's siete. I speak Spanish. It's siete. I'm gonna butcher it. Let's call them siete wraps. I'm gonna take these wraps. They're gluten-free. I have a new pan right here. I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of olive oil and I'm going to cook my tortilla. I have my tortilla cooking like so. I drizzled a little bit of olive oil and I'm just gonna let that brown a little bit, and then I'm gonna add some cheese and I'm actually gonna assemble the fajita. It's actually gonna resemble more of a quesadilla with like fajita flavors. You could use any cheese. Again, I am literally using anything that I have in my fridge. So I have Jarlsberg, which is kind of like a Swiss cheese, but it's gonna work. Add a little bit of that chicken and veggie mix that I have, like so. I'm gonna take the tortilla and I'm just gonna fold it over. Kind of like a taco. Like a taco quesadilla situation over here. And once the cheese is all melted, I'm gonna remove it and I'm gonna repeat that basically as many times, as many tortillas as I want, or quesadillas. I have the fajitas right here. Fajitas, quesadillas, I don't even know anymore. I'm gonna do the first bite and I have my guac here. Looks so good. Okay. So freaking good. That's a lazy girl dinner right there.